Hi, everybody. It's Diane Yetter here from the Sales Tax Institute with another episode of our Women to Watch in Sales Tax. And today I am thrilled to introduce you to Brittany Allgood, who is a state and local tax manager with GreerWalker in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome, Brittany.
Thank you for having me.
So Brittany, can you let everybody know a little bit about what GreerWalker does and what your role there is as a state and local tax manager?
Yes, so GreerWalker has been around for a little over 40 years now, and we essentially work with mid-sized privately owned entities across many different industries. So anywhere between construction, manufacturing, distribution, retail, we kind of do the whole nuts and bolts of it. And with that, for me as a state and local tax manager, is running a team that specializes in compliance for sales and use tax, doing registrations. We do some consulting and advisory work, as well as a lot of state and local projects related to auditing and advisory, voluntary disclosure agreements.
And Brittany, you've been doing sales tax for a little while. Is there something that you've accomplished in your career that you're especially proud of?
Being the voice of reason and understanding when I'm talking to my clients. A lot of them don't know all the ins and outs of sales and use tax and the tax implications. So just getting them on the right path and putting them in a better headspace and, allowing them to sleep better at night, knowing that we're coming with resolutions and can put things in place to ensure that they're going in the right direction for future, whether they want to keep their business or they eventually want to sell it, that, when they go through the due diligence process, it's smooth sailing for them. And they don't find areas that we overlooked or didn't consider at the time. I'm passionate about what I do so that it's better for them in the long run.
That's something to be really proud of. And I don't know that that's one I've heard from other women that I've talked to. It's it's sometimes hard in the role of an advisor, particularly an accounting firm or a law firm, to be that voice of reason and practicality almost. So to have that skill is definitely something to be proud of.
Yes, thank you. Yes, because those conversations aren't always the easiest to have,
They
especially
are.
when you're talking about the exposure that they either were aware that they had or they did not know that they had. And so, having a little empathy and understanding their situation and learning how to navigate through it and communicate with them where they are is intricate. It's been wonderful for me because it allows me to build a better relationship with them.
That is great. And something else, if I can brag on you a little bit, is
Yes.
you were selected as one of our 2024 finalists for our Sales Tax Nerd of the Year. So congratulations on that too.
Thank you.
So Brittany, do you have some advice to give to women in the sales tax field and maybe particularly those that work in an accounting firm?
Yes, I'd say one of the most intricate things for me that has been wonderful is being in public accounting and being in a mid-sized firm. I have had the opportunity to learn the different nuances within state and local tax. So I'd say for women that are in this profession, in that specific industry, is to really try and get to dabble in a little bit of everything to find out what you're most passionate about. It could be compliance, it could be consulting, advisory, or technical. And really hone in on that. Make it yours so that you become an expert. Because at the end of the day, if you're passionate about it and it's something that you love and you understand the purpose of it, as well as your purpose, your career can go far beyond what you could ever imagine because you are paving the way and creating a brand for yourself without um, having to go outside of the firm that you're with.
I think that's great advice. And I've been in sales tax for the most part my entire career. But when I was in public accounting, I got forced to do a little bit of income tax. And it has helped me be able to talk about those issues with clients and identify where there's an issue and where I need to bring in somebody more specialized in that area than I am. But that's probably one of the things that's really great about working in an accounting firm is there's so many different functional areas that you can try to figure out what you do really enjoy. So I think that is great advice to give.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
So, Brittany, thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure catching up with you again. And if you would like to be on this with me, drop your name in the comments below and we'll reach out to you. And Brittany, congratulations again on your finalist. And thanks for being with me today.
Yes, always.